Hi, Larry W6WUH. I'm working on a Heathkit HG-10B VFO. And, I've been buying used Heathkits for 35 years and fixing them up and using them. And I have never encountered what I'm encountering here. It used to be kind of an old wives' tale. Well, don't buy a Heathkit because it's going to be so poorly built. And golly, I've had hundreds of them, and they've always been wonderfully built and not hard to fix. But this one is incredible. This is the absolute. Take a look at this right here. Get my finger in here. Got a pointer. Sorry. Look at this solder blob all over the place. Somebody got in here with a high power soldering iron or soldering gun and managed to bump it against all kinds of wiring components and burn them and still make cold solder joints. Just the worst, cobbiest wiring I've ever seen. I'm having to basically take this apart, and I'm going to have to rebuild this kit. So many bad solder connections, so many just poor. Look at this mess. What the hell were they doing here? Look at this. I'm sure the kit is telling you to do some of these things, but it's certainly not in this way. Look at this. Look at this kind of connection where the lead dress is just insanely bad. Don't know how to put the wires through the terminals and terminate them properly before they solder. Don't know how to solder. So this is the exception to the rule, but highly interesting. I had to take the power supply part of this, the voltage regulator and dropping resistor, apart completely. The wiring is just and there's flux and solder blobs and crud throughout this thing. It's not a very complicated project, and it's just easier to undo everything, use the components and wire it up properly. So there you go. Interesting little tale.